So we're doing wings and some venison pork burgers today on Grillin with RVH on the Masterbuilt 1050. We already have the Masterbuilt fired up. You can see it smoking already. We already have the wings on there. You can see they're going. So for the wings, I'm doing them at 225 for about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. Then I'm going to crank it to 350, 400-ish, depending on how I feel at the moment, and try to crisp that skin up. What I did was, and you'll see this in the prep portion of this video, I took about, I think it was 5 teaspoons of baking powder. You can use baking powder or cornstarch, but I had 5 pounds of wings, so I took 5 teaspoons of baking powder and I put it in a bag and I shook the wings up in it. Then I laid them out on a rack and sprinkled the 3 rubs that I'm using, which I'll show you here in just a minute. The reason I did that is they say it helps to crisp the skin up when you smoke chicken wings. I've done it before on my RecTech and I used too much and it really made them kind of gritty. They were very crispy, but there was a grit to them I didn't like too much. So I tried a little bit less. I found this idea on one of the Masterbuilt groups I'm a part of on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, check them out. Masterbuilt Fans, Masterbuilt Unite, and Masterbuilt Unplug is the 3 that deal with the 1050 and the 560. If you're on Facebook, join those groups. You won't regret it. A lot of good stuff there. I will say, please use the search engine, the search feature, before you ask a question, because somebody might get their feelings hurt and tell you to use the search engine. So you've been warned. So after putting the cornstarch, or excuse me, the baking powder on the wings, I laid them out on a rack and then sprinkled the season. I used some Killer Hogs AP rub. I used some Meat Church Holy Voodoo, Kosmos Q Dirty Bird. So those are the 3 rubs I used. Then I let them sit for a minute, come out here and fired the grill up. And like I said, they're going strong, getting a nice color to them. I'm fixing to go ahead and flip them over and then crank the heat to about 400. I think I'm gonna go 400 just to see how it does. Then I'm gonna, once those are done, I'm gonna get the venison and pork burgers out here, throw them on the smoker. I'm gonna cook those at about 500 once these wings get done. Cook those at 500. I've mixed up a couple of seasonings, which I'll show you here in just a minute, in the meat when I mix the pork and the venison together. So the burgers at 500, and we'll see how those go. But getting ready to crank this up to 400 and get these wings crisped up on the outside. While I'm doing that, why don't you take a look at the prep video on how we got here. So let's get the burgers on there and get them going real good. You have the sear and the smoke side. Personally, I just leave it on the smoke side. I'm not going to put it on the sear side. Probably should, but I mean, it's 6 and 1, half dozen the other. I just don't want to fool with it, to be honest with you. And then the big fatties. All right, let's let those bad motor scooters go and we'll see how they come out. All right, let's see what we got. Not ready yet. Not quite, nope. A little bit longer on that side. A little bit longer and then we'll flip them. I know you can probably hear that sizzle, but I'm telling you, you can't smell that smell, but oh my dear Lord, it smells outstanding. I just love hearing burgers on charcoal. Good. So good. All right, let's get these ones off that are done. Cover them up. This one's good. This one's good. These are the cow covered ones. So these are good. All right, so those are done. I did put some cheese on those ones inside. So I'll have to get you some after picks. This inside, we'll come back and clean up. All right, so go inside and give you a look at the final cut.